Ladies and gentlemen, hope you are doing well wherever you are. You know, sometimes I feel laughing. Why? President William Ruto broke his political silence at the Statehouse, and became extremely angry. A situation that led him to issue a strong warning to former Baringo County Senator Gideon Moi, who is said to be associated with the ownership of a Standard Media Group. Actually, about 1 day ago, Standard newspaper published this story about President William Ruto's administration. They published by saying the gallery of Ruto's lies. I want you to listen keenly. The gallery of Ruto's lies. Kenyans furious as Ruto's promises turn into empty projects. This is what the Standard Media Group published, attacking Ruto's administration, prompting Ruto to cry like a child. As you continue watching this clip, ladies and gentlemen, please, I request you, I beseech you, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, I kindly ask you to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that the moment we upload any new video clip, this is a channel we don't sugarcoat anything, but we always put news as it is. So subscribe and turn on the notification bell. You'll be notified once we upload any new video clip, and thank you for your great support that you are giving us. Be blessed. Welcome to our political analysis. Currently, many Kenyans are expressing frustrations over what they describe as unfulfilled promises made by President William Ruto. This is the 4th year Ruto is in power. And across different social media platforms and public gatherings, Kenyans have continued to question why several projects announced with great excitement when he was campaigning have either stalled, some delayed, some remain incomplete. Now, this is what furious President William Ruto wrote on his X account. Gideon Moi, your Standard Media's 5 days a week extortionist propaganda headlines on me and my administration's transformative track record will get you nothing and nowhere. Blackmail to yield to your greed. Never. Kenya belongs to all Kenyans, not you alone. Okay? Jaribu 80 days a week, do your worst. That is what our President William Ruto responded to Standard Media Group that he said to be associated with the former Baringo Senator Gideon Moi. Now, I want us to analyze why President William Ruto is attacking Gideon Moi. Point number 1, Ruto's administration has no space to accommodate Gideon Moi. Do you know what happened? We had a by-election in Baringo County after the one who used to be the senator died. So Gideon Moi was compelled by Baringo residents to contest for senatorial position late last year. But we saw Gideon Moi together with President William Ruto at the Statehouse. They shared a lot. But it is suspected that Ruto promised to give Gideon Moi a powerful position in his administration. That is why Gideon Moi distanced himself from contesting for Baringo senatorial position. Actually, never contested, prompting Baringo residents to protest, compelling Gideon Moi to contest for that position. So people were wondering, how comes now Gideon Moi has no political interest running for senatorial position in Baringo? Later, Gideon Moi is like what he was told at the Statehouse by the current President William Ruto. Nothing has happened so far. Actually, maybe he was promised to be given one of the cabinet slot. It's allegedly that Gideon Moi was misled and he has not received anything from Ruto's government. That is why Gideon Moi said to have grown tired of waiting what he was promised at State House by President William Ruto. And finally, he has allowed the Standard Media Group to expose and criticize President William Ruto's administration. You know, ladies and gentlemen, a Standard Media Group, it is said to be owned by Gideon Moi. It consistently attacks Ruto's administration. That is why they published a story by saying that the gallery of Ruto's lies. That means when Ruto was campaigning during the last general elections 2022, he gave a lot of promises, but so far he has done nothing. You know, that is why we have several projects stalled, some are delayed, some remain incomplete. You know, in media, we have freedom. I remember Ruto used to defend media, but currently is attacking media. Do you know why? Media always disclose his lies. Between number 1 to number 10, if we can range, according to what Ruto has done, is less 5 out of 10. You know, there is a close ally to President William Ruto, who is currently serving as Kapsaret Member of Parliament, Oscar Sudi. About 1 month ago, he attacked Gideon Moi, where he said Gideon Moi can provide nothing to the current administration. You know, and when you see Oscar Sudi attacks anybody concerning the current administration, you need to know that he was sent by his boss. And his boss is none other than President William Ruto. That is when we knew that Ruto's administration is against Gideon Moi and his a Standard Media Group. What do you think? Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet in the next video. But if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, this is where we don't sugarcoat. We always put news as it is. Remember to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that the moment we upload any new video clip, you'll be notified that this new YouTube channel, Mwana Kenya Media, has uploaded a new video clip to watch. Let's meet in the next video. Be blessed. Bye-bye.